Welcome to Ranwalar YouTube channel. So today we are going to see the science unit 20 breeding and biotechnology from the book bag exercise part 7, the question number also 7. It is a 4-mark question. Differentiate the outbreeding and inbreeding. So very often they ask this question. This is expected question. So I want to use some Tamil also because in comments they have given சிலவங்க என்ன சொல்லியிருக்காங்கன்னா சார் கொஞ்சம் தமிழ்லையும் சொன்னீங்கன்னா சைமல்டேனியஸ்லி இங்கிலீஷ் மீடியம் தமிழ் ஆங்கில வழி பிள்ளைகளும் தமிழ் வழி பிள்ளைகளும் அதை புரிஞ்சுக்குவாங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. That is what I am using some Tamil also. So first you have to understand breeding. So what is breeding? The breeding means the mating or crossing animals for its improvements. The improvements means that is in the level of the genotype. The genotype means improve the mating the animals or crossing the animals for the purpose of improve in the level of genotypes. The genotypes means the genetical improvements. They are going to manipulate the gene power. By means of this, they are getting high varieties. So high varieties mean they are yielding more milk, laying more egg, giving much flesh. These are the characters we are going to improve by means of this breeding. So you should know that things about that breeding. So what is breeding? The breeding mating or crossing of animals. These animals, when we are crossing these animals, they are getting improvement in the level of genotypes. So two types, genotype and phenotyping. So genotypes mean in the level of genes. So based on this mating or this crossing, it is divided into two types. So the question is differentiate inbreeding and outbreeding. So if you want to get 4 out of 4, you have to write first define breeding. What is breeding? So breeding is what? The mating of or crossing of different animals, crossing of animals and getting improvement in the genotypes, and we are getting the good or well developed animals. That is breeding. So based on this breeding or the what way they are doing this breeding, the breeding is mainly divided into two. One is inbreeding and another one is outbreeding. You know very well, when you come across this word or when you hear this word, you should keep it in your mind. That is, already I told you, that is the center of the dogma or center of the matter. So அந்த இதனுடைய மத்திய விஷயம் என்னன்னு சொன்னா, the mating or crossing with the same breed. ஒரே இனத்துல உள்ள ரெண்டு அனிமல்ஸ நம்ம கிராஸ் பண்றோம். That is what it is called inbreeding. The inbreeding means you write the word within. So crossing within the species. So for the betterment of the or improvement of the organisms or getting the superior variety, you underline that word also, superior variety, we are keeping this process inbreeding. By means of this inbreeding, we are getting superior varieties that I already told you, giving more milk and giving more egg, giving more flesh, the disease resistance capacity, tolerance to some other environmental changes. So they have such a characters. So we are getting the organisms by means of inbreeding, that organisms are superior. So for that inbreeding, we are selecting. Already some animals are having a superior characters. So we select that two animals, one male and one female, and mating that two, and we are getting another superior one organism. That technology is called inbreeding. For example, in your book, they have given the two the animals, examples they have given. So that is very important. The name of that organism, the pronunciation is very important. H. Ah, that is Hizardus. He is his ordus. Hizardus is a new breed. Is a new breed of sheep. So this sheep they are rearing இந்த இதை எதுக்கு அவங்க வளர்த்துறாங்க for the purpose of wool, that means fur, F-U-R, fur. So the fur mean the animal's hair, complete நம்ம சொல்லுவோம். So for that purpose they are rearing this sheep. So here they have given examples. What are the animals, superior animals they are taking for this cross? So one is, that is Pictionary Eves and Australian Merino rams. So they have just given the word, but you must know about what is the meaning of that word, where these organisms are there, what are the qualities of that organism. These are the additional points you should note it. So the Hizardus is the superior sheep. For that they are selecting two sheep. The one sheep is, that is Buccaneer Eves, and another one is Australian Merino rams. The Buccaneer. So in the Buccaneer, so what is the meaning? In Rajasthan, there is a district is called Nagaur district. In Nagaur district, there is a place is called Bigar. So in the name of that place, in the place you can see that this type of that cross sheep, that new inbreeding or inbreed varieties. That is what they have given this name, Pictionary. And another one is the Australian, the Merino rams. That means it is also one of the name, that is rearing Spain, very particularly Spain. The Australian Merino rams in the செம்மறியாடு. செம்மறியாடு அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. In Tamil it is called செம்மறியாடு. இந்த ரெண்டையும், when they are crossing or mating these two, they are getting a superior variety is called Hizardus. So what is the characters of this Hizardus? they are having, they are giving more and more. When we compare with ordinary sheep, they are giving more wool. For that purpose, they are rearing these things. So by means of this crossing, there may be harmful genes also appear. By means of that selection of that, they are simply selecting that breed and take it outside, and they are using that for some other purpose. So what is actually inbreeding? So what is the center point? Matching with the same breed and getting a superior variety is called inbreeding. And another one is called outbreeding. So here, what is the thing you have to keep it in your mind? Matching between unknown or unidentified. So you see here the matching between same breed. Here matching between unrelated species or unrelated breeds. So for that purpose, they are taking two different organisms. They are coming under the same species, but they are different organisms. So such a type of breeding is called outbreeding. What is the matter is breeding between two different, so unrelated animals, and we are getting the offsprings. Underline that word, offsprings. The offsprings mean young one. Offsprings mean young one. So that offspring is called hybrid. பீரியமிக்க இனமாக சொல்லுவாங்க hybrid. So we are getting a hybrid varieties. For this, how they are making this outbreeding? For outbreeding, they are selecting two animals. One is male donkey and another one is female horse. ஆண் கழுதையும் பெண் குதிரையையும் அவங்க எடுத்து they are matching this two one. By means of this matching, they are getting a new organism or new offspring. The name of that offspring is called mule. The name of that offspring is called mule. M-U-L-E. Mule. So you should know this mule. The mule is Tamil that is called கோவேறு கழுதை. கோவேறு கழுதை. நம்ம இதில் கோவேரி கழுதைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. When I was small boy, that time also I told like that. So actual Tamil pronunciation, the mule, கோவேறு கழுதை. அதாவது வெவ்வேறு இனங்களுக்கிடையே கலப்பு செய்யப்பட்டு வந்த உயிர் யானைனால அதை என்ன சொல்றாங்கன்னா கோவேறு கழுதை. In English it is called mule. So in the mule what are the superior characters? So superior characters mean it is more stronger than horse. More stronger than horse, and it is doing very hard work and good resistance capacity. More strength also. Resistance to disease, and it is also more intelligent than the horse and donkey also. These are the desirable characters. These are called superior varieties. These are the different characters or superior qualities the mule is having. For that only we are maintaining this outbreeding. Here they have given a word, you underline. The mule or they are sterile. Sterile na மலட்டு தன்மை. He cannot cross two mule. The inbreeding, we cannot matching this two mule because they are sterile. So simply one word they are telling they are sterile. அலட்டு தன்மை உள்ளது. So you can raise a question. Why they are sterile? So if it is not sterile, so this is a superior variety we are getting by the process of inbreeding or mating this unrelated breed. So we don't want, after that we don't want a male or that female hearts. Directly we can match what? This mule and mule. The male and the female mule, we cross it, we will get very super superior mule. But it is impossible because the mule is sterile. So there you ask question, sir, why it is sterile? Because you see, the mule is having only the 32 chromosomes. So the 32 chromosome only. So because of presence of that 32 chromosomes, they cannot match with others. So here the male donkey that will give 32 chromosomes. The female horse, it will give 31 chromosome. The total number of chromosome is 63. So 63 chromosomes, that is in the mule. So when it is going to give a cell, that primordial father or primordial mother cell or father cell, you see, they cannot give n number of chromosomes. So 2n number is 63. So when you are going to divide into 2, then 31 and a half. So one is giving 31 and a half and another one is giving 31 and a half. The total is 63. So half chromosome is impossible. Cannot give half. That should be in 2n number, that is going to become n number in the time of meiosis. In the time of meiosis. So in human beings, we have 46 number of chromosomes. In the time of mitosis cell division, that cell is going to divide into two half. Each cell that have the same number of chromosomes in their cells. 46 again. So here, in the time of meiosis in human, that is 2n number, 46, that is going to become n number, that is what? 23. 46, 23, 23. So when the two, that male and female, the sperm and ovum is joined, then again there will form a new cell that is called blastula. The blastula, which has what? 46 number of chromosomes again. But at the same time, so when you are going to see that mule, they cannot give that full 2n number of chromosomes. So that is sterile. So you must understand. Simply they have given a word sterile. Why that is sterile? That you must ask. And what are the superior characters in outbreeding and inbreeding? That you must know. So they are very useful for the purpose of carrying load. And it is very often they are using in that hill regions to carry luggage. They are resistance. And they are very stronger than that horse. ஒரு குதிரையை விடைக்கும் ரொம்ப பலசாலியா இருக்கு. அதனால நமக்கு அந்த மியூல் வந்து என்ன ஆகுதுன்னு சொன்னா, இந்த அவுட் பிரீடிங்ல we are getting a super superior, that is called hybrid. HYBRID. Hybrid means வீரியம் மிக்க. Sometimes they ask question, draw, explain or differentiate between outbreeding and inbreeding with the proper diagram. That time you have to draw this diagram and explain. And you can also give this additional point. Why these are that mule is sterile? What are the superior characters we are getting? But it is most expected questions. So you must give this additional information. So again, I am going to give that nutshell, that inbreeding, that means mating with the same breeds. Outbreeding, mating with unrelated breeds. That's the matter. You must keep it in your mind and you write. So I hope you all understand what are the differences between inbreeding and outbreeding. Thank you very much. We will see the next video.